Hello everybody, welcome to our channel, Our Life in Guanajuato, Mexico. Today I wanted to do a short video on prenatal care and maternity care here in Guanajuato. I've been running around and trying to find out some information, and it's fresh in my mind, so I thought I would share it with you if anybody has any questions about what that's like here in central Mexico. Specifically in Guanajuato. I've done a lot of research trying to find a midwife because we are 33 weeks along with a little boy. He's due November 22nd, so we're super excited. I'm in a really good mood. I found some really good news after some bad news, and so many pregnant mamas, especially being in a foreign country, can be really nervous, especially because there's lots of unknowns, especially if you aren't fluent in the Spanish language like I am. So I just want to share some information. I have been getting prenatal care with a family physician in my small community that I live in here in Guanajuato. And my appointments, I go and I visit my doctor's office, and I don't make an appointment or anything. I just walk in and sit down, and then she takes people in order of who comes first. And I usually have like a 15-minute wait, and then I go in for my appointment. She does all of the things that I would expect any prenatal care visit to be like. She measures my stomach, measures my weight, takes my blood pressure. We talk about personal things that are going on with me and the baby, anything that I'd like to discuss. And she writes me prescriptions for prenatal vitamins, prescriptions for labs that I need. I just needed my hemoglobin checked. So she does all of that. And then I take my prescriptions for my medications to the pharmacy, and that's where I get those. And then if I need an ultrasound or labs done, I take that prescription and then I go to the ultrasound clinic or the lab clinic, and they draw my labs or I get my ultrasound done there in a completely separate location. So that's just a little bit about my prenatal care and how it's been here. Everything that I would expect anywhere. And I'm from Minnesota. So yeah, and giving birth. My husband and I wanted to do a home birth with this child because we've had 2 natural births done at a birthing center in Minnesota, and our births are always really easy, not complicated. My last one, I arrived to the birth center and I gave birth in like 10 minutes. So it's just something that we've been really blessed to not have any difficulties with. So we thought that we would like to try a home birth this time. And finding a midwife to assist us in a home birth has been really difficult. It's been a roller coaster. In this part of Guanajuato, like I said, not in a large city or expat community, we do have midwives here that help women give birth in little birth centers in their homes, and those are really popular and super affordable. But when I went and looked at one here in my town, I was worried about space. The room was very small. I also asked her if she had like where you would birth on a bed, and then after you get done birthing on the bed, then you would move over to a bigger bed with you and baby. And I talked about how I birth standing up or would like to try other positions, and she seemed okay with that, but I'm not very experienced, and so that kind of concerned me. I didn't want to be uncomfortable, especially with no pain medication. Position is really important. So she also talked a lot about how she sends women to the hospital, and Every midwife has their own level of comforts and things that they feel comfortable doing and things that they don't. And birthing can be complicated, and I didn't want to be rushed off to a hospital if there was something small that she couldn't deal with. So I just felt like she wasn't as comfortable as I would hope for. So, and that's if I was going to birth at her home. She absolutely refused to help me birth at my house because she needed her supplies at her house, which I totally understand. It's all about comfort, right? So we decided to check out this other place that I heard about in San Miguel de Allende, and that's in Guanajuato. And I'll show you their brochure. It's right here. It's called Clínica de Maternidad CASA, AC. Like I said, I don't know how to say that in Spanish, but I went and checked them out today, and so happy. I have so much, I can't explain how happy I am after going and seeing the midwife here and seeing their birthing center. So I wanted to share some of that with you. The consultation, any doctor appointment that you have there for you and baby is 120 pesos, which is about $6. If you need an ultrasound, that's 350 pesos, which is about $17. If you need a specialist gynecological exam, that runs about $300, which is 300 pesos, which is $15. And lab prices vary. And then to use their birth center, the prices start at 7,000 pesos, which is about $340. That includes an all natural birth. No medication, no extra assistance that's needed of any kind. You can use, they have like a swing or they have a rope that you can hold on to. They will cut the umbilical cord, clamp it for you, help you nurse. But it's just the very bare minimum of 700 pesos for about $340. The cost goes up to about 10,000 pesos, which is about $510 according to the conversion right now. And that will include extras, anything extra that you or the baby might need. But they said that that's the maximum. So I'm not sure exactly if that means like NICU care, because they do have a NICU unit there, or what, but they said births are up to 10,500 pesos. They do have water birthing, which is available if any mom chooses to do that as well. I got to walk into the water birthing room, and the tub was gigantic. And she said that it's only a warm bath, not hot, not cold, but it is warm. And you can water birth. That price is 11,500 pesos, which is about $560. Super great deal. That is something that we are not interested in, but wow, I was just so excited to even find out that that's offered here, because when I talked to the midwife here in the town that we live in, mom's birthing the way that moms feel comfortable seemed kind of new to her. And she's been doing midwifery for like 40 years. And then she told me about this one random hospital about 45 minutes away who will let a mom birth how she feels comfortable. Like, we have 4 hospitals here where I live, and none of them will do it. So that's really huge. I am so happy to hear that Mexico or Guanajuato is really getting on the same boat with birthing is a natural process, and it doesn't need a lot of things going on or interventions unless necessary. Birthing can be super simple and super natural. And the mom can be comfortable. We don't need to be poked and prodded the whole time we are in pain and giving birth. So when I called this Clínica de Maternidad CASA AC, I asked if they had any midwives that spoke English, and they said no. So I was a little bit concerned with that. I also asked if any of the midwives travel to do home births, and they said no. Well, I went to my appointment today. I didn't have an appointment. You just walk in and wait your turn. And I talked to the midwife, and I got a tour of the facilities, and she said that she would come to my home. My home is about 40 minutes away from San Miguel de Allende, and she was more than happy to come and do a home birth if we want to too. So luckily we have two options. I was really surprised to hear that she's willing to travel with her stuff. So home births are possible. And a little bit about their facilities, their birth center. It was absolutely a beautiful, comfortable building. Super clean, very comfortable. Beds were large. You know, pictures and flowers. Like I said, a swing and a ball to sit on, or a chair or a stool. They had lots of different things to help mom be as comfortable as possible. And the rooms, tile all over and just super, 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 super comfortable. I can't stress that enough. I would birth there and feel safe and comfortable. I also asked if my girls could come with and be a part of the birthing, or at least witness the birth. And because of COVID restrictions, they have been limiting families a little bit, but she said that if she is there while we're birthing, that she personally doesn't mind. And I was really happy to hear that too, because my girls want to witness their brother being born. So yeah, I have some information for this clinic for anybody that's interested. They've been in operation since 1994. This place does so many things for the community. They do dental care, they do prenatal care, they have midwifery clinics, they have ultrasound in-house. They also do they donate condoms and other types of birth control, so much stuff. And they say that they never refuse a mother who's coming in and having complications with labor, or just didn't plan and is coming. They don't refuse anybody. So they are a nonprofit organization. Their website is www.casa.org.mx. And their phone number is 415-152-6181. And like I said, I went in and I toured everything, and it was just an amazing place compared to some of the other places that I have looked at. So those are our options, mamas, for anybody that is in Guanajuato and is pregnant and is choosing to have her babies here in Mexico. Really, really affordable. Lots of options for you. Service here, I have found here in Mexico, is really, really good most of the time. They really do take care of their customers. Many places do, from restaurants to doctors to that's just a really important part of the culture, I think, here in Mexico. So that is some of the information. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, Our Life in Guanajuato. I will be making another video soon about taking one of my homeschoolers and putting them into public school. And what did I need to do that? It is possible. All right, we will see you guys in our next video. Take care. Bye.